My name is Bianca, and I, of course, oversee this conference, but I also oversee a much larger program at the Precor Institute for Energy. I came here 4 years ago to build and launch this, but my background's in global development. So I've worked as a development practitioner in the Global South and here in the US on issues related to access. So access to clean energy, access to education, access to clean water. And my expertise area is climate adaptation and resilience. So for any of you who are interested in sort of the global development space, I would love to talk to you and point you to some of the resources on campus for that. So you have met pretty much all of these people except for Sally Benson because she is traveling during this week. But the Explore Energy program, well, first let me start with a poll. How many of you are feeling really overwhelmed with how many resources and opportunities there are on campus? Okay, so there is so much going on at Stanford. Energy, as you know, is interdisciplinary. So that means that it's spread, all the opportunities are spread across all of the different schools. You've learned that we have institutes on campus. So pre-court, there's the Woods Institute. There's all these courses, internships, fellowships. I can see all of you like trying to rapidly jot down notes when people are saying classes that you should take. So because there's so much opportunity at Stanford, Explore Energy is a program that was really born out of this need of how do we bring this all together for students and create a cohesive hub just for them. So it was really Jane Woodward, who you're going to meet this evening, and Sally Benson, who are the visionaries behind it. And they're really passionate about creating an energy community and developing on-ramps and launch pads for students. So we want to be able to support all of your goals here at Stanford. And so you can make the most of your time here and also when you leave. So you heard Brian earlier today describe Tomcat as sort of a concierge service. So you come to them and you say what you're interested in and they can sort of orient you. Explore Energy is similar to that. It's that we cover the entire energy landscape, whereas Tomcat's more focused on the entrepreneurship slice. So like I said, our vision is to support all of you, and we hope this is, of course, our first sort of interaction with you in the Explore Energy ecosystem, but there's a lot more opportunity for you. So like I said, we bring it together, we create a cohesive energy circuit. We work across all of the different schools and institutes. So no matter what department you're in, what year you are, you can come to us and use our services. So what do we exactly do? We play two roles. The first is we help you navigate and connect to different opportunities and also to each other. Secondly, we are an umbrella over Precort's education programs. So the program you're doing right now is just one of the entire slice. And we try to create a holistic energy ecosystem. So we cover things that are related to technology and science, equity and justice, policy. We try to make sure that everything's represented energy ecosystem so that no matter what your interests are, you can feel like you can plug in and learn while you're here. So in terms of the navigation and connection piece, during your time here at Stanford, we offer a variety of things like events, we have energy fairs, we have community socials and happy hours. We have a lot of energy at Stanford, and SLAC students come by to our socials and happy hours to just reconnect with each other. We provide mentoring and advising. We connect you to alumni and our external partners. So we have industry partners, community partners, and we support the student clubs on campus that are related to energy. In terms of the programs that we're offering, these are all the ones we have in our suite right now. And I'll go through some of them today that are probably going to be of interest to this group. So you can see Energy at Stanford and SLAC as the third bullet is our conference that we run. You've heard about Understand Energy. I've mentioned Explore Energy House. There's all these other seminars and programs that you can take part of. So the first thing I want everyone to do is to scan this QR code and go to our website. Okay, about it. You can also go to explore-energy at stanford.edu. So you should get to this page. So this website is your one-stop shop. You're going to visit a lot of different websites throughout your time here, but everything or a lot of everything of what we know is compiled on this website. So if you scroll down, It has different things to sort of get you started on your journey here at Stanford. The first thing I would do is sign up for this newsletter. So I think it was Cinnamon who mentioned that listservs are really important here, but they will inundate you with information. And so our newsletter takes all of that and puts it in one digest. We release bi-monthly, and you can just read that digest and get all of the information that you need. And that includes events, jobs, sort of important things happening on campus, resources for you. You don't have to keep track of it yourself. And the second thing I'm going to show you is something called energy roadmaps. So if you click onto that link, you're going to be taken to a database that looks like this. So let's say, for example, from this morning, you're interested in startup and entrepreneurship. You can click into that. This is just kind of functions like an Excel sheet, it's Airtable. And you can see all of the resources here at Stanford. So the courses that you've heard of, like Stanford Climate Ventures, Hacking for Climate. You can see the institutional partners, like so the groups on Stanford that do this kind of work. You can see our student clubs. Team venture courses are the ones where you can actually get together and are more applied. And internships and fellowships. So this is a really great resource for you just starting out based on your interest to just go to this database and start perusing what opportunities actually fit what you're interested in. And then for the rest of the website, you can see sort of our tabs on the top. So for example, if you're interested in research, you can click into that. If you're interested in the events we hold, you can click into that. So this is really just a one-stop resource for you to explore. I'm just gonna share just a few key internships, fellowships, courses that you might be interested in. So for those of you who are interested in policy and the public sector, the Schultz Energy Fellows is amazing. So this is a program that takes place during the summer, and we place you with government agencies around the US. And you get a really in-depth understanding of applying sort of energy policy in practice. If you're interested more in the nonprofit side, we have something called the Schneider Fellowships. We don't direct that personally, but it's under this center called the Haas Center for Public Service. Do you have any like policy interested folks in here? Yes, this is for you. Explore Energy House. So I mentioned a while ago that this is the first STEM dorm on campus, and it's really exciting because it serves as a physical hub for our students to come together. It just started 3 years ago, so it's still pretty young. I don't think any of you can live in it because it's just an undergraduate dorm, but we do a lot of events that are open to the public and graduate students. And the one that I really want to flag is it's called Explore Energy Seminar, and it's open to all of you here today. And it's a really amazing course because it happens in the evening. I think it's like 5 to 7. Is Katrina in here? Yeah. Katrina is our TA course assistant for Explore Energy Seminars, so she probably knows more than I do. But it's a really incredible course, and most of it is co-hosted with other organizations on campus. And we do different events every week that are really orient you to campus and the resources that we offer, but you also get to meet stellar people in this ecosystem. Oh, and this is run by Holmes Hummel, who you met yesterday. Oh, and we do field trips. Field trips are a very big thing at Stanford. But the Leamore one is cool because this is the first time that Stanford opened up its source of clean energy for students to go access. You get really exclusive opportunities as part of this course. Energy seminar. So this is for those of you who want to sample different energy topics. If you've liked energy at Stanford and SLAC, this is a good course to be involved in. It happens on Wednesdays in the afternoon, and we bring in a mix of Stanford faculty and practitioners who can speak to a variety of different topics. And we bring like really high level people. So we have Karen Skelton, who you saw at the fireside chat. We have people who are stewarding social equity and justice, who are coming from sort of like indigenous energy policy. So you can also even drop in on this course if you don't want to commit to it as a student, and just go to the ones that interest you. The Stanford Energy Summer Lecture Series. This is for those of you who are PhD postdoc. So this happens over the summer, and it's an opportunity for you to present your technical research and to learn how to communicate your technical research to broad audiences. There's more information on this on our website, but there is sort of like a competition element to this course, and the winner gets to present at the energy seminar. Okay, so I'm gonna end there because I know I went really fast, but I'm trying to do this quickly to get your energy level high. So there's 3 homework assignments I have for you after energy at Stanford SLAC. The 3 things that everyone should do if they're part of this conference. A, go visit the Explore Energy website and start browsing it, seeing the things that you're interested in, that you want to be part of your Stanford experience. The second is go ahead and subscribe to the newsletter, so you're not, and trust me, you're going to get hundreds of emails of all the things that you can do on Stanford's campus. So this is a really good way to simplify it. And the third is to join our community. You just started like being part of our community through this experience, but we want to continue to see your faces. We want to get to know you. We want you to see each other throughout the school year, and stay connected to our team. Joyce and I are here as resources for you. Lorenzo and Yalchin, I think, may be graduating soon, but you can still tap into them too. We're always there to be a resource, to make sure you feel really well supported. Everyone at Stanford is really kind and welcoming and is always willing to have a coffee chat and support you in all the endeavors that you're excited about. So I'll end there. I don't know if any of you have questions about Explore Energy or some of the global development resources we have.
When it comes to, I guess, like the community, is there any sort of like digital mechanisms? Like, is there like a big Slack for like the people interested in energy, or like WhatsApp groups or anything like that that we should be trying to join?
There is a ton of like smaller ones. I will say for Explore Energy, we don't do that because it's too big of a community. Lorenzo and Yalchin might know as students, like different groups you can be a part of. There's a ton.
But yeah, we can go over in the next session, actually. We'll talk about that.